Okay, so I hope you have paper, pen, and also ink with you. If you don't have, at least you can watch that and try it later too. So Ananda Maharjan will be turning on his video, and I'll be explaining the process and everything. And Ananda Maharjan will be demonstrating. Okay, let us start from the introduction of the tools. So while writing Ranjana Script, you need a special kind of tool, that is calligraphy tool, and you don't have to stick with the same kind of, the only kind of calligraphy tool. You can experiment with anything that you have at your home, but make sure that it has, flat nib. And even if it's parallel, you can just bend your hand, or you can just cut down in certain angle. Okay, Malinde, can you please, okay, I can do it, I think so. Can you please spotlight? Yes. So you can see on the spotlight the tools of Ranjana Script. There are like calligraphy pen, pen made DIY pen made with bamboo stick. You can see brush. You can also see chisel marker. You can also see highlighters. You can see the fountain pen. So these are some of the tools that you can use to write Ranjana Script. Okay, so these are the calligraphy tools. So this is like simple fountain pen, and we have got the nib of the pen. And the next pen that you can also see, calligraphy pen. This you can buy in the market. Okay, calligraphy pen, good. Next.
The markers.
Okay, these are the markers.
Chisel
markers. Chisel marker.
And the highlighter.
Okay, next.
This is a DIY.
So I guess it is made with the can, from the can bottle of beer.
So yeah, like broom.
They are made with
the
stick.
The bamboo pens.
Okay, bamboo pens. Bamboo pens.
That is a pilot pen.
Yeah, this is pilot pen. Okay. So these are the calligraphy tools that you can use.
Pen and the ruling.
Yeah, that's ruling pen. These are the brush.
So let's start with the basic stuff now.
Okay.
So let's start with the first stroke. So we'll start with first with the calligraphy strokes. Sunita, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. So these are the basic strokes that you can learn, you can practice. The straight line has to be thick, and the horizontal straight line has to be thick, and the next tail part has to be thin. The next is a horizontal line. You can also you can also practice writing horizontal lines, because these lines are very important to write Ranjana script, because the head part of the Ranjana script is written with this stroke actually. So this is the exact head of the Ranjana script look like. You can write in different forms. You can draw a line and then just go do a bit of curve. You can do this way, or you can make curve. And make sure that you hold your pen in a right way, and make sure that the tip part has to be the pointed, the front part has to be the pointed, and the next should be the blunt one. पेपर घुमाउन मिल्छ अहिले पनि छड्के देखिरहेछ क्या
स्क्रिन त सिधै छ नि त लेखेको त सिधै छ नि त
हजुर
लेखेको त सिधै छ नि त
तर बग्लो म तपाईलाई देखाउँछु है कस्तो आइरहेछ भनेर मैले पठाएको छु हेर्नु है
So tall.
Okay, this is the base of the Ranjana script. The straight line, horizontal straight line, is also known as the backbone, and the thin line, the slanted thin line, is also known as tail.
मलाई अलिकति अप्ठ्यारो पर्यो कि the head and the body part. Isn't it? So before starting Ranjana Script calligraphy, we start with the various calligraphy strokes. J-like strokes.
So this is one of the major stroke that you can practice. It looks like J of Roman English.
The wave-like stroke. C-like stroke.
Okay, so these are the next one was it looks like the wave, and the next is it looks like C of the Roman English, but it has to be inclined in almost 35 degree. So this is also one of the major stroke that we need to learn while writing Ranjana script. Like paper only mathi lognu ta abo. Can you? Okay, these are the strokes. If you are also doing together with us, please make sure that you do it. And once you learn the strokes, it will be very easy to form the letters. Okay, so combining all the strokes that we have just learned, we have just seen. So we'll be combining all the strokes one by one, and then we try to make letters. Okay, so next we'll try to write ka. I guess we'll start with ka, ba, ka. So different sounds will be made with the letters. So if you are also doing that, please make sure you turn on your video, and you can also show that to us so that we'll know if there is any problem. Okay, so with this stroke, with the stroke that looks like C, we'll write a letter. So that is the first one is head part, and then the backbone and tail.
And I will join this C-like stroke.
Make sure that the tail part and the end of the C-like stroke will be joined. And the half part, empty part will be covered this way. So this becomes ba.
With the same stroke, we can write many letters.
So the second is ka. It's same like ba, but with the hand. Once we take out the hand part, it becomes ka. Next is ta. So in Ranjana Script, we try to make it more compact and we try to make it more beautiful with adding, simple strokes.
Now I'm writing law.
Okay, this is law.
With the same stroke.
Okay. यति देखाउन त पुग्छ होला दाइ बिकज अब अर्को गर्नु पर्ला प फ पनि हुन्छ हुन त तर so this is pa. So with the same stroke, we're also writing yet another letter. This is ha. Ha. So we're going to the next stroke. This looks like the wave of the water, or we call it, bird stroke. So with this stroke also we can write different letters.
This is cha.
Cha. The first one was bha, and the next is cha. Likewise.
If you feel this stroke, it becomes ra.
Yeah. So there is a very slight difference between two letters that you can see now. That point cha. So there is a very slight difference between cha and ra. In cha, the middle part is only half filled, but if it is full filled, then it becomes ra. So there is a very slight difference only. This is sha.
Sri.
So this is the letter through which we write Sri Lanka, Sri. But we need to add the raw part there, but still the initial is the same.
Now this raw.
So in Shaw, once we add the raw part like this becomes Shra. And if we add E part, that means E sound, Ikar, this becomes Sri. So if you want to write Sri Lanka, you know how to write Sri. You also know how to write Law.
Sri Lanka. Now let's write Sri Lanka.
So this is 3. Law. And the diamond shape stroke is the nasal sound that it gives nasal sound. Sri Long. So Lan. Sri Long. So this is Ka.
This is Ba. When you add the hand part, it becomes Ka.
So from the bow, once we take out the hand part like this becomes Ka. So if we want to add up, we need to make Sri Lanka, right? So Ka, that is A sound. To add A sound to Ka, we need to write a line like this. In Ranjana Script, we try to make it more compact, so we use the space that we have above the hand part.
Shanti लिखना है. Shanti.
Okay, now what we are writing is the first one is Sha and Shanti. We are going to write Shanti. So in Ranjana script, we never write half letters like in Devanagari. We write, if we need to write half letters and full letter, then we join them together like this.
Up and down.
That's Shanti. The first one is Sri Lanka, and the next is Shanti. Next, we're also writing the head part is written, backbone, tail, and now that's nom. Nom. This is mom. And the next part was colon, so it becomes normal.
So we start the next and the other letters.
With J stroke, the stroke that looks like J, we're writing a few letters. The first one is Go, and the second one is Saw. So in Go, we have added just 2 lines, and that became Saw. If you have noticed, we just added 2 lines from Go, and it became Saw. Okay. Next letter that we're writing. The next one was A, the first letter of the vowel. So this is, it's not complete yet. Now this becomes Om. So if you chant on Hindu, if you chant Hindu mantras, then I'm sure you know how it sounds like Om. So in most of the chants, it starts with Om, and Om looks like.
Hmm?
You can not just write with, this bamboo stick. You can also write with the short of paint, and it looks equally beautiful. This is Om.
The Om Mani Padme Hum.
Yeah, Om. In the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. So this is Om Ma. So we're writing mantra with this mantra Om Mani Padme Hum.
The, and we add more. Eka. The. This is Om Mani Padme Hum. So we also have another stroke that is like the ukar like stroke, just like the ukar of the Devanagari. So from this stroke we can make many letters. For example, let's write da, and then the parallel is important. This becomes da. So if you add more strokes, then it can also become another letters like. So if you extend this hand part, it becomes ja. Ja. So there are things called the hands down and the hands up in Ranjana script. And this one is hands down. So if we add the hand in the upper part, so we can also add the hand in the upper head part. So if we do it like this, then it becomes no. So let's write a chair. So while writing all, there is also a small one arc that is important part. This part. And we add the J like stroke and then the no like stroke. So this becomes all. So chair is little different. So this becomes chair. Like this part is like the half core and it's like door, but it's chair. So this becomes a chair. So let's learn about the Eka E Matra. So this is now. Now we don't leave it open. We fill the part to make it more bold and so to make the like name. So we don't add the part here. We add the small knot part in the below. So this becomes ne. So if you want like nai,
So that's ne.
This becomes 9.
Now this is 9. So the, if you add just one part, the first one and second one, you can see the difference. If you want to write ne, the only first element will be added, and in next, so you have to add one more stroke that is also called, waving the flag. So it looks like waving the flag, right? So that becomes 9.
So Ukar is like same like Devanagari. So we have the Ukar here. Rasukar.
Yeah.
So we have to fill this knot part in now.
So while writing it, don't forget to fill the knot. Make sure that you fill it completely.
So
the
let's
next is
give some details
Dirga
with
Ukar.
Ukar.
So Rasa Ukar sounds, it sounds, the short Ukar nu, and the next one is, it has to sound a bit longer, nu. Is it poison? I don't know.
So you can also add your own style touch. Italic. This is Lasa Kusa. This means welcome in Nepal Bhasha.
Lasa Kusa, which means welcome in Nepal Bhasha. So if you have also written anything, you can also show that to us, because that really makes us happy, and we can also know if you're catching up the speed, pace, and if you're in a right track. So just to let us know if we are in the right track, can you please show whatever you have written? Okay, so Gihan has written so beautifully. I'll just put it in the spotlight. Okay, just a second. Let me see if I can do that. Ananda, can you make me co-host? Or can you keep Gihan in the spotlight? Because that's very beautiful.
I don't know how to do this.
You don't have to do anything, just there are like three. Yeah, exactly. Wow, this looks so beautiful. Just a second. Beautiful. So has anyone else written? Thank you so much, Gihan. Thank you. So Akura, that means that I guess it's Maldini, right?
This is I
Maldini,
try to
can
write.
you please make me co-host so that I can also keep people in spotlight to see if the things are going well.
How do you write Akuru in Devanagari?
Just a minute. Okay, I'll just a minute. Okay. And spotlight. And I can see. Okay, Gyan, can you please turn on your camera once again?
So the dot part is missing here.
Okay, this is. दाइ तपाईकोमा पनि राख्नु त त्यो अक्षर भएको वाला.
Which one?
Just a minute. Okay. Okay, so thank you. And I also want to see. Okay, Anuki has also done that. Okay, just a minute. Oh, nice.
Thank you so much.
This looks so nice. Thank you,
Thank
Anuki.
you. This is the first time I tried this.
Yeah, let me take
just
a second.
Maybe after this workshop, we can take a group shot of everybody holding what they did.
Yeah, sure, we can do that. Okay, this is also perfect. Good. So we'll be taking group photo afterward. And now let's continue our workshop again. So this shows that we are in the right track. We just wanted to make sure if we are in the right track. Okay, moving on. Let me replace the spotlight. Okay, next we are going to write.
What are you going to write? How do you write Akuru in Devanagari?
I guess that's Akuru. Yes. Mandini, is this how you write Akuru in Devanagari?
I actually know, I have no idea about Devanagari. We write in Sinhala. Akuru is a Sinhala word, which means letters.
Okay, so maybe I guess, and then we can write this way.
Akuru?
Yeah, Akuru. Okay, we are about to write Akuru, okay?
This is A. This is Ru, and for the Ukar, Ru, we write like this.
So in Ru, unlike in other letters, we do ukar part drew differently.
Like in Devanagari.
It's only in raw part. So this is how Akuru looks like. So and then can we write that in Kutaksha too?
Okay.
Okay, let me tell you, give you brief information about the Kutaksha. Kutaksha is also the monogram form of Ranjana script, and it is also known as Guptakshar in Nepali. Okay, so that means people used to write in the monogrammic form of Ranjana script to make sure that other people can't understand what actually they're trying to write. So the secret letters, secret mantras, secret words used to be written in Ranjana script in Kutaksha form, the vertical monogrammic form. So this is the example of it. So we're also writing Akuru in so Akuru in monogram form, that is Kutaksha. This is how Akuru can also be written. So there are two forms through which we can write Ranjana script. The simple one that you have already learned few words, few letters, and in the same manner, you can also write down in the monogrammic form of Ranjana script. So the next that we have written in Kutaksha form is Dhanyavad, which means thank you in Nepali. So in Nepal, if we want to extend our thanks, we call it Dhanyavad.
So there are also rules like headless letters. We have.
Yeah. In these, while writing Kutaksha form or the vertical form, you also have to think about the rules that we had also given you brief information at the beginning of the presentation. That was while joining Akar to headless letters, we just join it with a simple line, right? So the same rule has been used while writing Dhanyavad. So if this is like too tough for you, and then it's completely fine, because learning a whole rules and regulation and everything in one day might be very tedious. So this is Swa. This is Swaha.
So let me do the half form, okay? So, I've been once again.
And next you can see how to write horizontal, vertical form of writing. Then if you want to write no, half no and mo, then we don't write it half letters in Ranjana script. We write it fully. First we write it no, and then we join next letter to that. So these are the examples. Next is wo. So bodhi.
Okay, Sunda.
Yeah. So we'll be doing this for next 5 minutes, and then we'll be taking your question queries, or if there is anything that you want to put on, then you can, we can have two-way conversation for next 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll have group photo and we'll wrap up.
Joy, Sunda.
This is Kya. We're about to write calligraphy, right?
Callijatra.
Okay, Callijatra. So we're going to write the name of our group. That's Callijatra. The first is Kya, and next law and Ikar. Calli. Callijatra. We're about to write Jatra. So in Nepal Bhasa, in our language, our mother language, Jatra means festival. So because it's the festival of letters, calligraphy, we have given the name of our group Callijatra.
Draw. Top plus draw.
Okay, Jatra. Tra means ta plus ra. So we have joined ra at the end of ta.
So
So
we
that's
can also write
Callijatra. And next, we're writing in, Ranjana style, but it's English letters in Ranjana style. Callijatra. So this is Callijatra. So do you want us to write any specific words? So if you have any, words that you want us to write, we can also take your request. Our names. Okay. Let me see.
I think it will take some time.
Oh,
Sustainably.
we would love to write your names, but how many of us are here? Let me check. And
It's
then,
going to take some time, no? Hi, Sunita. This is
yeah.
Pat.
How do you
Nihan
write Anuki?
sustainability.
Anuki?
No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll skip that.
No, you can
Sorry?
first. Just write. This is A. So in Q, we just make it compact the IKAR part, just half only for the Q call.
Hands with, sorry, letters with hands down.
Any others?
So this is Anuki.
There's one more request from Gihan to write sustainability.
Sustainability.
How to write in Devanagari? Sustainability.
I think saw ani sa afsa. Saw.
What's the native word for sustainability, Sunita?
Yeah, dirga, what is that? Let me.
Okay, let's try again.
So in Nepali, it's digopana, sustainability. But we can write sustainability too. Saadi, sustain, sustain. Toy, tomato to, lo dai, the hand up bhako wala.
Anil thought.
Hand up. Sustain. एकार चाहिँ है त्यहाँ राख्न ठाउँ पुग्छ बुझ्दैन
This is sustain. No.
sustainability
Ne or no?
sustainability no sustainability
Sustain. This is sustain. Now ability.
sustainability yeah. Ability.
So which one to?
Ability to टमाटर नै हो दीर्घै गरिदिँदा हुन्छ sustainability okay so this is sustainability
Sunita, I have a question.
Yeah.
What I know, this is not related to calligraphy, but is the Ranjana Lipi on Unicode, or like what's the status of that? Is there a like way for us to type and see these letters?
It's not in Unicode yet, but we're expecting it to be released pretty soon. But it's taking a long time, but it's not approved in Unicode yet.
No, but it has started. We have received that. It's in the code or something. So we also have another script for Nepal Lipi, the Neva. So we received the Unicode for the Neva 4 or 5 years ago. So we have also the font of the Neva Nepal Lipi by Google, Notosense Neva. So we have been using that Nepal Lipi Neva font in our apps and also Facebook and Instagram also. So this Ranjana script also we call one of the Nepal Lipi of the Neva script. But we are also expecting the Ranjana Unicode in one or 2 years. I think it will be approved in 1 or 2 years. We'll get the Unicode points. And they have started the process now.
Okay. Okay.
We hope you got the point.
Yes, yes, understood. Understood.
Okay, thank you.
But,
So is there
but for now, we have made the Ranjana Unicode based on the Devanagari Unicode. We have made the app and the font and the Devanagari Unicode points. And also, we are also planning to make the Unicode font for now in the Neva Unicode.
Okay.
And after that,
so you're using the Neva or Neva Unicode code points, but with Ranjana Lipi letters. Letter forms.
Also in Devanagari.
Okay. 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 Understood.
Okay, now we can go for the discussion. So if there is any other questions or queries or suggestions, anything that you want to put on, you can we can have that for, I guess we still have 8 more minutes so that we can have discussion. Okay.
Gihan has a...
Yeah, Gihan, can you please put in your words? Yes, Gihan.
Hi.
Hi.
I want to say really thank you for doing this. It's like really amazing. I was always fascinated about these letters, but I didn't, like, I was wishing to learn them somehow. And it's really, really good. And is there a way for us to learn? Like, is there a way, like, are there like online courses and stuff like that? Anything like that available for this? Is it?
Yeah, we haven't planned for online course yet, but we're actually planning to have online courses too. But right now you can also have, the recorded videos on YouTube. We have also made some recorded videos so that it will be easier for you to listen and also learn. So for the, animated videos, Ananda himself has also made the animated video from where you can learn Ranjana Script. So you can find that in his channel too.
Cool. Thanks. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys something because I was influenced by that and I made actually like a Sinhalese font out of it that I was working on. If you can see, it says Agni here.
Nice.
So I was very influenced by that. Yeah, font, like the Nepalese font actually. Thanks a lot, guys. It's really good.
Thank you so much for your feedback, and we're so happy that you have been inspired from the script itself. Thank you. Okay, anyone else?
Callijatra has a like social media profiles that we can follow, right?
Yes, You can follow us on Facebook and also on Instagram. You can just search Callijatra, Callijatra on Facebook. And also it's the same name in Instagram.
So I was going through your Instagram feeds and I saw some of the logos that you guys have designed with the what you call the compact version of the letters Kutakshara, right?
Yeah, Kutaksher.
That looks really beautiful. I think if you guys can also go to their pages, social media pages, and see those designs, you'll get more inspired. I feel like this is not enough. I feel like I need to go on and find more articles, more videos on how to learn this. So yeah, I heard that you have recorded videos, so I'll be following those. Guys, check out their social media channels. Yeah. Any other questions?
So you can also find us on Facebook with another name. So if you want to know, have specific information about Kutaksher, we also have a page in Facebook named Kutaksher, Kutaksshar. I have also written that in the chat box. So facebook.com/Kutaksher, you can find it on Kutaksher page too. Next is Ranjana Script, facebook.com/Ranjana Script. So with that link also, you can have information about what we are doing and what's happening, or any information regarding, Ranjana Script, Kutaksher. So you can also have the information from the dedicated piece that we are conducting.
Can you tell, I joined halfway through, but can you tell a bit more about Kutakshar, like how it works, when, like what's the story,
Okay.
like how, yeah.
Yeah,
Is there
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Ranjana Script itself is a very beautiful script, and it can be written in two forms, the horizontal and also vertical form. The Kutaksher is the vertical form of Ranjana Script, which is the monogram form of Ranjana Script. So talking about the specialities or a characteristic of the Kutaksher, it's actually, it is also known as Guptaksher, which means Gupta means secret, and Akshar means letters, right? So Gupta Akshar or secret letters, it is also known as secret letters because people way back, people used to, write down as a coding so that other people can just guess, what has been written in Kutaksher, but they can't be assured what's written there. And if anybody wants to, write some secret message or secret mantras, people used to write down in Kutaksher. So that's one of the feature of Ranjana Kutaksher form. And the next,
I have
okay. I guess I'm hearing some disturbances.
There's
Okay,
a
it's
feedback.
fine now. Okay. And the next thing, you can also see that on on screen, Kutaksher, the beauty of secrecy. It's like, it's itself looks very beautiful. The Kutaksher form looks very beautiful, not just in its, structure, but also in terms of its secrecy. So you can see some of the information that has been written here. Kutaksher is also known as Guptaksher, is the monogram form of Ranjana Script, which is written vertically instead of usual left to right. And the main purpose in ancient time was to communicate secret messages, as I have just told you. And there are some rules of Kutaksher that we need to learn once we learn Ranjana Script, because it's not, it's actually the foundation of the rules is same, but one we need to remember is the letters stack from one to other. And that's how, the Kutaksher forms actually builds. Can we show some other slides here? So these are the rules. If you want to learn more about this, we can also send you the slide. We can send you the link, and so that you can read it. And if if anytime like you find it hard to learn, or if there is any questions, confusion, even after this workshop, you can get us connected with us through Callijatra or Ranjana Script page or Akuru page.
Sunita, I have shared the drive link with all the presentation and the tutorials.
Okay, so
And
that's
Slack.
perfect. So the drive link has been shared. You can, download any information that you want to have, because we have compiled some of the informations, presentations, and the research activities that we have done till today. The drive link has been posted in the chat box.
Thank you so much for the links and sharing everything. I just looked at the drive folder and it's like full of useful information, guys. So go and visit the link and sort of follow up on the knowledge.
Thanks. Okay, you can see some of the examples. Thank you everyone. So this is so good platform that we get connected with people who actually love script, no matter to whom the script itself belong to, but it's all about celebrating the beauty of script, and we're so happy to get connected to you all, and so happy that to see the energy that you have shown us to learn Ranjana Script. And please, if you go around to your places, especially in Buddhist, monasteries or anywhere, if you see Ranjana Script, please do take picture and send us with some briefing, at least with the location or anything, so that we can also share that through Callijatra and also Ranjana Script piece, and people get to know about it.